Have you ever wondered why some people command respect effortlessly while others struggle to be taken seriously? Respect isn't just given, it's earned through your actions, words, and the way you carry yourself. But here's the hard truth. Certain behaviors can quietly sabotage your credibility, erode trust, and make others stop taking you seriously. Imagine this. You're pouring your heart into a conversation or project, but you notice people aren't listening, valuing your input, or giving you the recognition you deserve. It stings, doesn't it? Yet, the root cause might not be what you think. It could lie in unnoticed habits or patterns that are undermining your presence. In this video, we'll uncover 8 hidden habits that destroy respect faster than you realize. These aren't just minor missteps. They're behaviors that go against the Stoic principles of self-respect, accountability, and composure. If you've been feeling undervalued or overlooked, it's time to reflect. Let go of what's holding you back and reclaim the respect you deserve. Stay with me until the end, because recognizing and overcoming these habits isn't just about how others see you. It's about living with integrity and honoring your true worth. Let's dive in. 1. Constantly seeking approval. Relying on others' validation is one of the quickest ways to lose respect. When you base your self-worth on external approval, it sends a message that you lack confidence in your own decisions and abilities. This behavior often leads to over-explaining, second-guessing, and a tendency to say yes to everything just to please others, even when it's against your best interests. Imagine constantly seeking reassurance for every choice you make. Over time, this creates a perception that you don't trust yourself, causing others to question your capability. Confidence is magnetic, but approval-seeking is draining. It not only weakens your self-respect, but also causes people to view you as someone who needs constant affirmation. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our internal compass rather than external opinions. Marcus Aurelius advised, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Respect begins with self-respect. When you stop chasing validation, you begin to project quiet confidence that earns admiration. Instead of seeking approval, practice self-assurance. Make decisions based on your values and stand by them regardless of how others react. Seek feedback when it's constructive, but avoid becoming overly reliant on praise. This shift not only strengthens your character, but also commands the respect of those around you. 2. Breaking promises. Breaking promises, no matter how small, damages your credibility. When you consistently fail to follow through, people stop trusting you. They begin to doubt not only your reliability, but also your integrity. Imagine promising a friend or colleague that you'll deliver something by a certain time, only to make excuses when you fail to meet the deadline. It may seem minor at first, but repeated instances create a pattern of unreliability. People want to rely on those who honor their word because it demonstrates accountability, respect, and self-discipline. The Stoics emphasized the importance of integrity in building a meaningful life. Seneca wrote, "Promises are the uniquely human way of ordering the future, making it predictable and reliable." When you make a promise, you're essentially creating an expectation, and when you break it, you shatter that trust. To avoid this pitfall, only commit to what you can realistically deliver. If unforeseen circumstances arise, communicate promptly and offer a solution. Doing so not only preserves your integrity, but also strengthens your relationships. Keeping your promises, even in challenging situations, sets you apart as someone dependable and worthy of respect. 3. Avoiding accountability. Refusing to take responsibility for your actions is a surefire way to lose respect. When you blame others or make excuses for your mistakes, it signals immaturity and a lack of integrity. People admire those who can admit when they're wrong and take steps to correct their errors, not those who shirk responsibility. Imagine a scenario where a project at work goes wrong, and instead of acknowledging your role in the failure, you deflect blame onto others. This behavior creates distrust and frustration among your peers, as it shows you prioritize saving face over problem solving. Over time, people will stop relying on you because they know you won't stand by your actions when things get tough. The Stoics emphasize the importance of self-awareness and accountability. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth," which never harmed anyone. Taking responsibility isn't about self-punishment. It's about growth and showing integrity. Owning your mistakes demonstrates humility, self-respect, and a commitment to improvement. Instead of fearing blame, embrace the opportunity to learn and do better. This approach not only earns you respect, but also builds trust and strengthens your character. 4. Gossiping about others. Engaging in gossip is a toxic habit that undermines both your integrity and your relationships. When you speak poorly about others behind their backs, it reflects insecurity and creates an atmosphere of distrust. People may listen to your gossip in the moment, but they'll inevitably wonder what you're saying about them when they're not around. Gossiping often stems from a desire to bond with others or feel important by sharing insider information. However, this behavior only damages your credibility. Instead of appearing confident, you come across as petty and untrustworthy. No one respects someone who tears others down for their own gain. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own actions and character rather than judging others. Epictetus advised, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid about some things." By refraining from gossip, you demonstrate emotional maturity and a focus on what truly matters. To break the habit, redirect conversations toward positive or neutral topics. If someone else starts gossiping, politely excuse yourself or steer the discussion in a constructive direction. When you refuse to engage in gossip, you signal that you value integrity and respect, not only for others, but also for yourself. This approach strengthens your relationships and earns the admiration of those around you. 5. Overreacting to criticism. How you handle criticism reveals a great deal about your emotional maturity and self-confidence. Lashing out, becoming defensive, or taking feedback personally sends the message that you're unable to separate your emotions from constructive input. This habit not only damages your reputation, but also weakens the respect others have for you. When someone offers feedback, whether well-intentioned or not, reacting emotionally signals insecurity. Overreaction might include raising your voice, making excuses, or outright dismissing the feedback without considering its validity. People who witness these reactions are less likely to share honest opinions with you in the future, fearing unnecessary conflict or drama. Stoicism teaches the value of composure in all situations, particularly when facing criticism. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to reflect on whether the criticism is valid. Even if it isn't, responding calmly and thoughtfully demonstrates self-control and poise. Cultivating this habit builds your resilience and shows others that you're open to growth and improvement. Instead of weakening respect, a composed response earns admiration for your ability to rise above challenges and maintain grace under pressure. 6. Being chronically late. Punctuality is a reflection of respect for others' time, commitments, and priorities. When you're consistently late, it communicates that your schedule is more important than theirs. Over time, this habit erodes trust and damages relationships as people begin to see you as unreliable or inconsiderate. Imagine arriving late to a team meeting. Your colleagues have been waiting, their schedules disrupted by your delay. Even if your tardiness wasn't intentional, the message it sends is clear. Their time is less valuable than yours. Repeated instances of lateness create frustration and resentment, making it harder for others to respect or rely on you. The Stoics emphasized discipline and respect in every aspect of life. Seneca stated, "Time is the only thing that cannot be replaced." By valuing others' time as much as your own, you demonstrate consideration and integrity. To break the habit, plan ahead and account for potential delays. Set earlier departure times, use reminders, and prioritize punctuality as a non-negotiable aspect of your character. When you consistently show up on time, or even early, you convey professionalism, reliability, and respect, all of which are key to earning and maintaining respect from others. 7. Failing to set boundaries. When you fail to set boundaries, you send the message that your time, energy, and self-respect are not priorities. Allowing others to overstep, demand too much, or treat you poorly erodes not only your own confidence, but also the respect others have for you. Boundaries are essential for maintaining healthy relationships. Without them, you may find yourself constantly saying yes to unreasonable requests or tolerating behavior that undermines your dignity. This lack of assertiveness can make you appear passive or overly accommodating, leading others to take advantage of your kindness or undervalue your presence. Stoicism teaches us to value our inner peace and protect our energy. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect, a way of telling others that you value yourself and your time. To change this habit, practice saying no when necessary and stand firm in your decisions. You don't have to explain or justify your boundaries. They are yours to define. By being consistent and respectful in enforcing them, you demonstrate strength and self-worth, qualities that naturally command respect. 8. Engaging in petty conflicts. Getting involved in trivial arguments or drama diminishes your credibility and makes you appear emotionally reactive and small-minded. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of rising above negativity and focusing on what truly matters. Petty conflicts often stem from ego, the need to prove a point, win an argument, or defend your pride. However, engaging in these disputes rarely achieves anything meaningful. Instead, it wastes energy and tarnishes your reputation. Those who argue over insignificant matters are often seen as impulsive, combative, or insecure, qualities that undermine respect. As Epictetus advised, it is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Instead of reacting to every slight or disagreement, practice humility and discernment. Ask yourself if the conflict truly aligns with your values or contributes to your growth. To avoid petty conflicts, focus on the bigger picture. If someone provokes you, respond with composure or let it go entirely. Not every challenge demands your attention. By staying calm and selective in your battles, you demonstrate emotional maturity and wisdom. This restraint not only preserves your energy, but also earns the admiration of others who recognize your ability to prioritize what truly matters. If you made it this far, comment, "Respect starts with me." So I know you're committed to building self-respect and earning it from others. Remember, respect isn't demanded. It's cultivated through consistent actions, self-worth, and a steadfast commitment to your values. Let go of the habits that hold you back and step into the version of yourself that commands admiration and trust. Stay strong, stay true, and never forget, respect begins within.